It's my second day on the Icon of the Seas on a 7-day sailing to St. Kitts, St. Thomas, and Coco Cay. And today I'm continuing to explore the Icon and discovering the best hangouts and experiences for solo cruisers. Today I find a couple of gems for us introvert solo cruisers. But not being the biggest royal fan, is it enough to change my mind? And is it enough to overcome that expensive double occupancy price tag? Let's find out. I got off to a late start this morning. If you're not careful, embarkation day can wipe you out, as it did me here. And I didn't even have to fly into the port. I had planned to take this water aerobics class, but didn't make it this morning, or any morning that it was offered, which is something to be mindful of, especially on larger ships. At the beginning of the cruise, I always recommend going through each day's activities on the app and marking everything that you want to do. But when that time comes, you might change your mind because you want to do something else or nothing. And that's the beauty of solo cruising. Not disappointing anyone else because you changed your mind.
And here is our gluten-free station for breakfast. Have baked beans, corned beef hash, bacon, pork sausage, got some omelets, and an omelet station.
It was great to see a separate gluten-free station in the Windjammer, even though it seemed limited, but more on that later. Of course I had to get my steps in after breakfast. This jogging track is one of the top benefits of a megaship. Only about 2.5 times around for a mile, so you don't feel like you're on a hamster wheel. But the best thing was the view, being so close to the water. This made the walk very pleasant, but I'm not gonna lie, I would have rather had this deck as outdoor space to sit and enjoy the sound of the ocean and the views. I loved it for the morning walk, but it did feel like this was a wasted opportunity.
So I showed the gluten-free section for breakfast, so here's what we have for lunch. We have steamed broccoli, potatoes, pan-seared salmon, and we have pasta as well, pasta and marinara sauce. So that's your option for lunch on the gluten-free buffet. And then they also have pasta that is upon the crust.
It was sea day brunch in the Windjammer, so I opted for a steak lunch instead. While the gluten-free station is limited, there are still gluten-free options in the regular buffet. The Icon offers a lot of fun activities around the ship. But if you're a solo cruiser, and especially an introverted solo cruiser, the ship also offers a lot of spaces to get away. Maybe not a lot of quiet nooks and crannies, but plenty of open spaces around the ship with very few crowds. And when I discovered the Overlook on this second day, I was in heaven. This is truly an introvert's haven. This became my absolute favorite hangout spot on the Icon. It was open, but it still felt like a getaway. And if you're able to snag a pod to yourself, heaven.
Unless you fly me, that's half the battle. But all you see is violence and movies and sex on TV. Where are those good old-fashioned values? How many dreams to deny?
While I love that the icon didn't feel crowded, I couldn't help to think that if I were an introvert cruiser looking to connect with others, it seemed like it would be difficult on this ship, especially without a hosted meetup on day one, unless you're someone who is comfortable approaching others.
Alright, y'all, it has been a relaxing sea day. I didn't do much today. You know, I just came out of the show, and Siobhan has to correct me because I keep calling it The Wiz, but it is not The Wiz. It is The Wizard of Oz. So I just came out of the Wizard of Oz show. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. It was really great. I will tell you, the shows on this ship have been spectacular. This is my second show on the ship. It has been great. It has been awesome. So I came out here to now my getaway space. I'm out here. There's no one else out here. And it's like I just hear the sounds of the ocean. And so I'm just going to sit here for a minute. Hope I don't fall asleep, but if I do, oh well. All right, see you guys later.